Hello everybody, welcome back to Brain Better. Today, we're going to go over the 7 differences between a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. Make sure to watch until the end of the video because we'll be introducing to you what growth mindset and fixed mindset are and how this one mindset shift can change our lives. Also, if you find this video value-adding, make sure to subscribe to our channel so that we can continue to provide more values to you through our videos. Now, let's get straight into our topic today, the 7 differences between a growth and a fixed mindset. The concept of the growth and fixed mindset was mainly introduced and popularized by the psychologist Carol Dweck through her book called Mindset: The New Psychology of Success. Before we go further into what these two mindsets really are and how they impact our perceptions and actions, here are some of the questions we can ask ourselves to determine which mindset we cling to. But don't worry, even if you find out that you've been having a fixed mindset, it's not the end of the world because mindset can shift as long as you want to. In fact, that's the whole purpose of this video, which is to help you see the importance of mindset shift, so that through it, we can all make a difference in not just our lives, but the lives of people around us. So here are a few questions for you. You can get a pen and a paper to write down your answers. And later on in the video, we'll share with you how a person with a growth mindset will respond to those situations compared to those with a fixed mindset. First question, do you normally embrace new challenges in life with open arms or do you tend to run away from it? Second question, say you scored 100 marks in a test. How would you prefer your parents to compliment you? Would you prefer for them to call you a genius? Or would you prefer for them to praise you for your effort? Last question. Would you rather be the superstar player in a mediocre team, or would you rather be a mediocre player in a superstar team? Alright, have you written down your answers? Now let's go into the 7 differences between a growth and a fixed mindset. Number 1. The fixed mindset believes that our ability cannot be developed, while the growth mindset believes the opposite. Those with a fixed mindset believe that our ability is a fixed trait carved in stone, which can neither be changed nor developed. They believe that everyone is a finished product. It's either you got it or you don't. They believe in immediate success and perfection. So if you don't have it, it's best not to waste your time on it anymore. After all, why waste your time when you can't grow your ability no matter how hard you try to? You should totally stick with things you are already good at. On the contrary, those with a growth mindset believe that our ability can be developed as long as we put in effort, have the right strategies and guidance from the right people. They believe that we are all work in progress. If you don't have it, it means you haven't put in enough effort. You haven't tried hard enough. There is no such thing as immediate perfection. If you have some natural talent, well, that's a bonus for you. You are slightly ahead of others at the starting point, but the gap between you and the finish line can only be bridged by effort. So where you start doesn't really matter. Someone may start way behind you, but as long as they put in effort, they can still reach the finish line. In fact, if they put in more effort than someone who may have started ahead of them, but is not willing to even move, they can outrun the other person. So don't waste your time obsessing about where you start, but focus on the running because that's what takes you to the finish line. Number 2. The fixed mindset avoids challenges at all costs, while the growth mindset views challenges as something exciting and necessary for them to grow. Coming back to the question earlier, yes, if you tend to avoid taking up new challenges, most likely you are clinging more to the fixed mindset. But if you see challenges as something fun and you embrace it with open arms, it means you're having a growth mindset. Have you ever thought why those with a fixed mindset fear challenges and they do everything they can to avoid it? Well, not sure if you remember, but earlier we mentioned that the fixed mindset believes we are all finished products. And that's why the fixed mindset believes that we need to do everything we can to protect ourselves. We have to make sure we cover all our flaws and portray to others the image of beautiful, perfect, finished products. However, challenges do the exact opposite. They put us at risk of failing. They put us at risk of exposing our flaws. They put us at risk of being judged. And sometimes the biggest fear of those with a fixed mindset is revealing the flaws to themselves, because what can be a harder truth than finding out your flaws and yet there's nothing you can do to overcome it? So it's best to stay in your comfort zone and do only things you're good at so that you can preserve that picture-perfect image of yours. But while you stay in your comfort zone, busy protecting your dignity, those with a growth mindset are out there trying out new things, failing, but learning and growing. They're not concerned about how people judge them. They're more concerned about whether or not they're growing and improving. They're more concerned about whether they're becoming better than yesterday. They're not afraid to discover their flaws because the more flaws they uncover, the more they can put in effort to work on it and overcome it. In fact, they don't even see them as flaws. They see them as abilities that are still developing. So if you have been hiding in a shell, keeping yourself protected from all the challenges out there, know that you are missing out a lot. There are so many possibilities waiting for you out there, but only if you step out of your comfort zone and start embracing new challenges. At the end of the day, the harder truth is not exposing your weaknesses. It's the thought of what you could have become if only you had given it a try. Number 3, the fixed mindset attaches failure to their identity, but the growth mindset sees failures as a process. Those with a fixed mindset tend to associate failure with their competence and self-worth. If they fail, it means they're not competent. It means they're not smart or talented. Therefore, they don't allow themselves to make mistakes or fail, because once you fail, even if it's just once, it becomes part of your identity. Sometimes a fixed mindset would also shift the blame to someone else when they fail. They would do anything they could to protect their dignity. Once they pin it on someone else, it means they are no longer responsible for their mistakes, and they can continue to preserve that picture-perfect image of themselves. On the other hand, those with a growth mindset see failure as an action, a process rather than their identity. Making mistakes and failing surely doesn't feel good, but they're not afraid to own up to their mistakes and turn it into a learning experience that helps them to propel forward towards their goals. Number 4, the fixed mindset defines success as being perfect, while the growth mindset views success as constant improvement. Since success is equal to perfection for the fixed mindset, they will not take any chance that can put them at risk of making a mistake. However, the growth mindset views success differently. To them, success is not about how good you already are, but it's how good you become. Success is not the absence of flaws. It's all about how much you have learned, how much you have grown, and how much you have progressed. Number 5, the fixed mindset sees effort as a weakness, while the growth mindset celebrates effort. Coming back to the question earlier, would you prefer to be praised for your intelligence or your effort? If you feel this sense of superiority whenever people praise you for your intelligence, most likely you're having a fixed mindset. Those with a fixed mindset glorify natural talent and intelligence. Effort is seen as a weakness for them. Effort is for those who are not capable. It's for the weak. Therefore, they seldom put in their 100% effort in anything they do. Because as long as they don't, they can still say, well, I failed because I didn't put in my best. You won't believe what I could have become. what I could have achieved if I had put in more effort. What can be a harder truth than saying, I have given my best, yet it wasn't enough? Even if they really gave their best, those with a fixed mindset would still try to hide the fact that they actually put in effort because they want to portray that image of effortless success. On the contrary, the growth mindset celebrates effort. They see effort as strength. It's a sign of resilience. It is the only way that can take us to success. Number 6. The fixed mindset feels threatened by other success, while the growth mindset celebrates other success and learns from them. Since those with a fixed mindset believe that success is only for those who are born with natural talent, they feel threatened whenever they come across someone who is more accomplished than they are, because it means that these people are more talented than they are, and it makes them feel inferior. Other success outshines them and makes them feel small. Therefore, they prefer to be with those who are less accomplished than they are, so that they will feel this sense of confidence and superiority. On the other hand, those with a growth mindset look up to those who are more accomplished than them, since they don't believe that success comes from prior given ability, but through effort, strategies, and guidance from the right person. Those with a growth mindset love to study and learn from those who are more successful than they are. To them, what could be a better and faster way to help them grow than learning from others' success? If these people are more accomplished than they are, they must have done something right. They must have a better strategy. They must have a better mentor. And what they need to do is just copy exactly what these people do. Number 7. The fixed mindset prefers to be superstar rather than a team player, while the growth mindset prefers otherwise. Coming back to the previous question, yes, those with a fixed mindset would rather be the only superstar that stands out from others, even if their team never wins. Proving their talents and ability is way more important than the team success. It feeds their sense of importance. It validates their talent. It makes them feel superior compared to others. On the contrary, those with a growth mindset care more about the team's success than being a superstar. Instead of wasting their effort seeking validation for their talent, they focus on improving themselves so that together with other team members, they can bring greater success to the team. Now that we've covered all 7 differences between the growth and fixed mindset, check out this playlist of our videos that cover other topics related to mindset shift. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on all these value-packed videos on leadership, psychology, relationships, and so much more. See you in the next video. Bye!